Now that children are heading back to school, some may need a little help with their social and emotional development after more than a year of virtual learning, keeping them isolated. One study estimates more than half of the students in the U.S. are behind in social and emotional development. One local mother says she noticed a change in her young daughter's social skills. As ABC 10 News anchor Virginia Cha shows us, experts say there are a number of things that parents can do to help their kids get back on track.
1, 2.
This last year and a half has not been as easy as 1, 2, 3 for Nicole Alvarado and her 5-year-old daughter, Gigi.
It was kind of heartbreaking to have her here this year because I felt like I wasn't able to give her those experiences with friends.
When Gigi did start interacting with friends again in person after the state reopened this summer, Mom Nicole says that's when she noticed a change.
I could definitely see that there might have been miscommunications or things where she didn't know how to express herself very well, like sharing or compromising, things that she would have learned this whole last year and a half being in preschool.
Experts report seeing more kids of all ages affected by the loss of normal interaction. Shelby Espiritu is a marriage and family therapist with Sharp Mesa Vista.
They haven't learned how to problem solve right in front of other kids, especially with the younger ones, right? What to do when somebody takes my toy? How do I deal with that myself? The older kids, they're in this space of starting to individuate and separate from their families a little bit, having their own opinions and spending time with their friends. And they didn't get to do that either.
Good job. What about the next number?
Nicole is already doing much of what Shelby says parents can do to help their kids thrive, and that is watch for behavior not normal to your child, from personality changes to unusual physical symptoms. Set aside time on a regular basis to allow children to share their feelings and experiences. Without judgment, give what they're feeling a name, like worry or confusion, so they better understand it. And Shelby says it's not just parents who can help.
Not all kid is going to have support at home. And so the school is a place that we as a community can make sure kids are being supported and cared for, and that their emotional development is really a priority.
And she says not every pandemic outcome has been negative.
I always think about, had we not gone through this, there's lessons these kids wouldn't get to learn.
There are some lessons we took away that will help make us stronger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nicole says Gigi can't wait to spend her days in class with kids her own age.
What is your hope for Gigi now that school is starting again?
Putting her out into the world is a little bit scary, but I would hope that she would continue to be safe and just to enjoy herself.
You're getting really good at your numbers. I think you're ready for kindergarten, huh?
That was our Virginia Cha reporting. And parents, don't beat yourself up if children are experiencing some issues. Shelby says that can take us emotionally away from our children. And if your children say, I'm fine, she says trust them unless you see some of the warning signs described.